Pythagorean and distance formula. Essential question. How do you use the Pythagorean theorem to find the area or perimeter of a right triangle? Alright, so find the perimeter of the triangle. So we have a triangle ABC. So I am going to start by labeling the triangle sides that were given. So we are given A is 6, B is 14, and then we have to find the perimeter. So perimeter of a triangle would be adding up all three sides. So A plus B plus C. So right now I know A and B. A is 6, B is 14, I don't know C. In order to find C, I need to do the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side length. So my side across from the right angle is my hypotenuse, so C. My legs are the 6 and 14, so 6 squared plus 14 squared equals C squared. 6 squared is 36, 14 squared is 196 equals C squared. Then I'm going to take the 36 and 196 and add them together, and I get 232. And then in order to undo squared, I have to square root both sides. So the square root of 232 is 15.2. Now that is not the answer to this question. That is just my the length of my hypotenuse. So then I'm going to take that 15.2, and now I can add all three sides together, because I know that C is 15.2. So if I add all three sides together, so 6 plus 14 plus 15.2, I get my perimeter, which is 35.2. Find the area of the triangle. So our triangle looks the same here, except we have different sides and side lengths that were given. So B is 2, C is 12, and I need to find the area. So area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Right now, I know that the 2 is my base, so I can plug 2 in for B. My height, I don't know, so that is what I'm going to need to find. I don't know what my height is, so we're going to leave it as 2 times h divided by 2. Now, in order to find the height, I can do the Pythagorean theorem. So if I go to my side across from my right angle, I get 12, so that is my hypotenuse. And then my leg that I'm going to find, and 2 is my other leg. So a squared plus 2 squared is 4, 12 squared is 144. Subtract 4 on both sides, and we have a squared equals 140. Square root both of these. And I have A equals 11.8. Now remember that 11.8 is not my answer. It is just the height of my triangle. So now I can replace the h with 11.8 and find my area. So 2 times 11.8 divided by 2 is 11.8. So the area of my triangle is 11.8. All right, find the distance between points A and points B. So our distance formula is D equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. The first thing I'm going to do is write down the ordered pairs for both of these points so I can find the distance between them. So this ordered pair here is 3, -1, and this ordered pair here is -2, 2. So 3, -1, and -2, 2 are my ordered pairs. My first step is going to be to label my ordered pairs, x1, y1, x2, y2, and then I can do the distance formula. So D equals the square root x2, so -2, minus x1 squared, plus y2 is 2 minus y1, so chunky plus because I'm subtracting a negative, squared. Then I'll simplify my parentheses. So -2 and -3 make -5. 2 plus 1 is 3. And I'm going to square both of those numbers. -5 squared is 25. 3 squared is 9. So D equals the square root of 24, or 4.9. So the distance between those two ordered pairs is 4.9. All right, same thing. Find the distance between the 2 points. So D equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. All right, so I'm going to label these ordered pairs. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, -5, -1. And this ordered pair is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So I'll write those both down. -5, -1, 4, 3. Label my ordered pair, x1, y1, x2, y2. So D equals the square root of x2 minus x1, so chunky plus, because we're minusing a negative, y2 minus y1, also a chunky plus, because we're subtracting a negative. All right. 4 and 5 make 9. 3 and 1 make 4. 9 squared is 81. 4 squared is 16. 81 and 16 make 97. Square root of 97 is 9.8. So the distance between those two ordered pairs is 9.8. All right, last one. Which of the following is a Pythagorean triple? So a Pythagorean triple means that it makes a right angle, or a right triangle, I should say. So that means that a squared plus b squared must equal c squared for it to be a right triangle. So I'm going to set all of these up, and we're going to figure out which one out of the 4 is a right triangle. We know that our longest side is always our hypotenuse. So the biggest number in each one of these is our c squared. So my first one, I would do 9 squared plus 16 squared equals 17 squared. My second one, I'll do 8 squared plus 16 squared equals 18 squared. My third one, I'll do 9 squared plus 15 squared equals 18 squared. And the last one will be 8 squared plus 15 squared equals 17 squared. And then I'm just going to do this to kind of separate the 4 of them. All right, so let's start with the first one here. 9 squared is 81. 16 squared is 256. 17 squared is 289. 81 plus 256 is 337. 337 does not equal 289, so that one is no. So I'm going to cross it off. All right, if I go to the second one, 8 squared is 64. 16 squared is 256. 18 squared is 324. 64 plus 256 is 320. 320 does not equal 324, so I'm going to cross off the second one. Third one, 9 squared is 81. 15 squared is 225. 18 squared is 324. 225 plus 81 is 306. 306 does not equal 324. So it should be this last one if we're doing this correctly. So 8 squared is 64. 15 squared is 225. 17 squared is 289. 64 plus 225 is 289. 289 equals 289. So the one that is correct is the bottom one. 18, 15, and 17 make a Pythagorean triple, meaning a right triangle. Sorry.